everyone, it's Caroline. Welcome back to Contemporary Mama and another episode in my monthly meal prep series. I had to get a little bit creative this month coming up with some ideas to meal prep because my grocery delivery service was out of a lot of items. But I do have a bunch of things that I'm going to be preparing today and I'm really excited to show you. I really need to get back on track with some healthy eating so that during these times I don't gain the COVID-19 pounds or the quarantine 15. So I'm really trying to nourish my body with some healthy foods. So I hope that you get some great ideas from this video and let's get started. Getting started with making some chicken salad. Usually I buy this from my grocery store, but we're really trying not to go very often. So I'm just gonna make my own, which is totally fine. It's really, really easy. I have about 2 pounds of chicken that I pulled out of my freezer. It's still pretty frozen, but that doesn't matter. I use frozen chicken in the crock pot all the time. So I'm just gonna throw that in here with a splash of broth. I usually add on a little bit of this Montreal chicken seasoning. That doesn't really matter. We're gonna be seasoning it once the chicken is all cooked and we're mixing up the chicken salad anyways. So you can throw anything on that you want, or you can just throw the chicken in plain. It really doesn't matter. It's gonna get seasoned either way. So I'm gonna cook this on low until the chicken is cooked through. My crock pot cooks pretty fast, so this usually takes about 6 to 7 hours, and then I'll show you how I mix it up at the end. So my chicken is all done cooking in my crock pot. So I just let it cool down for about an hour. And now I'm gonna go ahead and mix it up and make some delicious homemade chicken salad. So I love using Greek yogurt as a substitute for mayonnaise, but to get sort of that traditional chicken salad taste, I am gonna add in a few squirts of mayonnaise as well, just for flavoring, but the majority of it is going to be plain Greek yogurt, which is awesome because that has some added protein. Then once I'm getting it mixed up, I'm going to add in some garlic powder, some onion powder, fresh ground pepper, and a generous sprinkle of kosher salt. I may add in some chopped celery as well. My husband really likes that in his chicken salad. So I'm gonna go ahead and whisk this up and you'll see how freaking easy it is to do. So that literally took 20 seconds to mix up. I love using my mixer to shred chicken. It is one of my favorite cooking hacks. Next up, I'm going to be making 3 jars of strawberry banana overnight oats. Thank goodness I had this big bag of frozen strawberries and bananas. This is going to make it so easy to throw these together. So I'm going to be making 3 of these overnight oats jars. So I'm going to add about a half a cup of oats into 3 different mason jars. These are such an easy way to store them. And yes, I always make a mess when I measure my oats. So I'm gonna add about 1/3 of a cup of almond milk into my blender, along with some yogurt and a big squeeze of maple syrup for sweetness. I'm just gonna use my blender to mix this up to make it easy, but you could just whisk it if you don't have one of these handy dandy blenders. Then I'm just gonna pour that milk and yogurt mixture into the jars with the oats, and then I'm going to top that with some frozen fruit. You can totally use fresh fruit, frozen fruit, whatever kind you have. It really doesn't matter. I forgot to add in a sprinkle of cinnamon. That would have been delicious, but once everything's all mixed up, just give it a shake and stick it in your fridge. It'll be ready by morning. So next up, I'm going to be making this delicious Greek pasta salad. Now, I love pasta salad, so I'm going to make a ton of it. So I'm going to go ahead and throw in this whole box of pasta. You can use any kind you like. I'm just going to use penne because that's what I have. And I'm going to get that boiling until it's al dente. Now, while my noodles are boiling, I'm gonna get started on chopping up everything else that goes in the pasta salad. So I am going to chop up some feta cheese, peppers, cucumbers, tomatoes, red onion. I got these black olives that are already sliced. That's great. I just have to drain those, and I'm gonna add in some fresh parsley as well. Now I'm just whisking up an easy Greek vinaigrette. I have the ingredients listed here on the screen, but the recipe is also linked down in the description box. So I'm almost done with my prep, and you guys know I love making something sweet at the end. So I'm gonna be making some super easy peanut butter and jelly cookies. There's only 4 ingredients, like you can't get much easier than that. So to make the cookie dough, you just need 1 cup of creamy peanut butter. You're gonna need a cup of sugar. I'm gonna try this new sugar that I just got on Amazon. It's a no-calorie sugar, so we'll give this a try. I'll let you know how it tastes. And then Jake, what do you have there?
We have the egg ingredients for the mix to help it.
Are you gonna add the egg?
If you want to, guys.
Okay, let's add the egg, and then we'll add the rest of the ingredients. We're gonna mix it all up, and then we're going to place it on this baking sheet with parchment paper.
Are you ready, guys?
We're ready. Whoa, let me help you with that. So now we kind of like flatten them out with the fork, because these are going to be sandwich cookies. So we want them to be pretty flat. Just kind of smush them down, Jake. Like that. They're very sticky, so it's kind of hard. I'm gonna stick these in a 350-degree oven. Those bake for 10 to 12 minutes. My cookies have cooled. If they seem a little bit too soft when you take them out of the oven, don't worry, they firm up a little bit as they cool. So what we're gonna do is sandwich these cookies together with some jelly. So they're really gonna be peanut butter and jelly cookies. You can use any flavor jam or jelly that you want. it's all gonna be delicious no matter what. So I'm gonna whip these up and we'll do a little taste test. These you should keep in the fridge because of the jelly, and they will last like 2 to 3 days, or they'll probably last 1 hour, like in my house. Here's what they look like. Yummy.
I put a little jelly on this one so that this one will take water.
Oh. What do you think?
A little bit tasty.
Just a little bit tasty? Can Mama try?
Sure. How does it taste, Mama?
I think it's delicious.
I don't.
You don't? I guess I better finish it then. It's delicious.
You think a little bit delicious?
A lot delicious, I think.
I think a little bit delicious. How do you think have jelly in there?
They do. They get messy though. Alright, so it might not look like much, but this food is really going to make my life so much easier this week. So let's start with this gorgeous Greek pasta salad. The flavor in the dressing is incredible. It was so easy to whisk up, and I just love Greek food. It's just so bright and fresh. I'm really looking forward to eating this all week long. My overnight oats are ready for grabbing in the morning. Mornings in my house are always crazy. Sometimes I don't eat breakfast until like well after 10 a.m. So these are perfect for grabbing on my busy mornings, and since they're in these jars, then I can also just grab them and bring them to work with me, which is super helpful because I leave really early in the morning for work. Let's definitely not forget about these peanut butter and jelly cookies. You guys know I have a sweet tooth. I've been eating a lot of ice cream, so this will break up my ice cream streak, and I can use these for dessert for a few nights. Again, make sure you keep these in the fridge because they do have jelly in them. Then my super easy chicken salad. This made so much. Like seriously, this is gonna last us a while. So easy, just throwing some chicken in the crock pot and then shredding it up in my mixer, adding in that Greek yogurt, mayonnaise, and spices, and you have like seriously a super fast and easy chicken salad. Now I didn't show this, but I did wash a bunch of romaine lettuce leaves. I love using these in place of bread. I've just been eating so many carbs in this quarantine. My, usual nutrition plan sort of like went out the window, but I'm gonna try and get back into it a little bit. So this is just a super easy way that I can eat the chicken salad. I just load it up into these big lettuce leaves, and it's absolutely delicious that way. So that's everything from my meal prep. I hope that you guys give some of these recipes a try. If you do, please leave me a comment. Let me know if you did and how you enjoyed it, or you can tag me over on Instagram. I really hope that you enjoyed this meal prep, that everyone's staying home and staying healthy, and I'll see you on Tuesday with another brand new video. Bye!